battles, but there's more in store. If you're gonna be a soldier, know what you're fighting for. We the battle axes, God's weapons of war. We can't be defeated, let them know from the door. We won a lot of battles, but there's more in store. If you're gonna be a soldier, know what you're fighting for. We the battle axes, God's weapons of war. Before you go to battle, you should know what you up against. When Yah sends his army on a mission, it ain't no defense. Have the latest weapons up, go and learn Kung Fu, or you can read The Art of War, written by Sun Tzu. You gon' need all of the above when we come through. When Yah sends the order out, where you gon' run to? Sword drawn off.
Well, guess what? A man shouldn't put on a woman's garment because that puts an effeminate spirit on you. So if that puts an effeminate spirit on a man, what kind of spirit does pants put on you? A masculine spirit on you, brother. Exactly. Read on, huh?
For all that do so,
no, son.
For all that do so,
read on.
Are an abomination unto the Lord thy God.
So does God like women, his children in pants? No, he does not. So it's the thing. Is it hard to put on a dress, sister, every day? You think it's hard to wear a dress, sis?
Every single day.
Sister, it is not hard to put on a dress every single day. Don't you feel more womanly when you put a dress on, sister? These are the things that we have to follow, because guess what? The judgment for breaking God's commandments is what? Y'all have a disease that y'all get when y'all wear tight clothes a lot, right? What is it called? Yeast infection, sis. That's why y'all shouldn't wear those types of clothes. Because you shouldn't show the shape of your figure to all men. Your shape is only for your husband. He should be the only one seeing the shape of your husband, the shape of your body. Give me 1 Timothy 2:9, huh? Because God gives us a dress code. A lot of times people go to church and they think that God doesn't have a dress code. Oh, come as you are. No, that's Christianity. For come as you are, guess what? Stay as you are. Come in sin, leave in sin. It's no change. The Bible is all about change, sister. Read this, 1 Timothy at the end. 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 9. Because the Bible gives us on how we should dress. Read this,
Don't go 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 9.
Read this,
In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
No, wearing what I want.
In modest apparel.
Sister, what is modest apparel? What is modest apparel? Decent. What else? Covered up. We shouldn't see your stomach. We shouldn't see your breast. We shouldn't see the size or the shape of your body. Read on up.
With shamefacedness.
So you should be that way with shamefacedness. That means not being all up in men's faces, trying to get and seek attention. You understand that, sis? Read on up.
And sobriety.
And what?
And sobriety.
That means being sober, physically and spiritually. Not walking around here smoking cigarettes. Not walking around drinking to get drunk. Not doing these type of things. When we break God's laws, guess what? He brings judgment on us. The judgment for breaking those laws and doing those things is what? Throat cancer, sclerosis of the liver. These are the things that bring judgment on us when we break God's commandments. Read on, huh?
Not with braided hair, or gold, or pearls, or costly array, but which becometh women professing godly.
Read that again, huh?
But which becometh women professing godliness.
You should be a woman professing godliness. Godliness is the keeping of God's commandments. Because how many commandments were we taught there was? How many? So I just read a commandment. Is that in the 10 commandments? So that let you know what? It's more than 10, brother. You know, it's more than 10. That's what I told you. It might bear as witness. What you give me Romans 8:16. It's more than 10 commandments, brothers and sisters. It's over 613 commandments. Yes. Yeah, throughout the whole Bible. Mainly, most of them are in the first 5 books, what they call the Torah today. Read this,
The book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 15. 16, the Spirit itself bearing witness with our spirit that we are the children of God.
So guess what? The spirit of this Bible might bear witness with your spirit that you might be a child of God, because we are spread all over the earth. The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are all one people. We are all one people. Read on,
And if children, then heirs. Heirs of God.
Heirs of what?
Heirs of God.
If you are children of the promise, then guess what? We heirs to Christ for the kingdom. Sister, did y'all know it was a sin to wear tights or pants? What nationality are you, sis? What nation of people do you come from? See, they look like the so-called Africans, the Hamites. A lot of people think Negroes are Africans, but we're not. We're from the tribe of Israel. Read on, huh?
And the children, if they're heirs of God and joint heirs with Christ. If so, be that we suffer with him.
We be what?
If so, be that we suffer with him.
When we start keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments, guess what? We'll be suffering like Christ. Because a lot of times, brothers and sisters don't want to hang around you anymore. When you think, here they come, coming around with that mic. You know, this is how we know who we are according to the scriptures. God put curses on the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. He said, if you keep my commandments, guess what? You will be set on high above all races. But if you break my commandments, what? If we break them, we will be below everybody. Look at all the ghettos of America. What races of people populate the ghettos? The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And that's just plain and simple. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. Because a lot of people don't know that y'all went into slavery on slave ships even before we did. When Christopher Columbus sailed over here in 1492, guess what? He shipped y'all back over to Spain and to Portugal on slave ships. That's a lot of history that we don't know, and that's all because y'all was breaking God's commandments. Read this,
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments.
To observe, to do all the commandments. Yeah, not a comfort, exactly. Read on,
And his statutes, which I command thee this day. That all these curses.
That all these what?
That all these curses.
So it's a curse or good or a bad thing? It's a bad thing. So God said, for breaking my laws, I'm going to make bad things happen to you. Read on,
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Cursed shall thy be in the city.
Now, do you know what that scripture means? It says, cursed shall thy be in the city. Kind of sort of, again, to even make it simpler. Bad things is going to happen to you in the city. What are some of the bad things that plague our community? Bad influences. Guess what? Police brutality, judgment, breaking, staying in the ghettos and in the slums, in piss poor conditions. Read on,
And cursed shall thy be in the field.
What fields were we cursed in as a nation of people? What fields? Because guess what? Y'all was forced to be slaves in the sugarcane fields, in the gold mines, in the silver mines. It was the Spaniards that came over and conquered y'all. Exactly. Read on,
Cursed shall thy basket and thy store.
So do we own many businesses in our neighborhoods? We may own some, but guess what? We don't own the majority. Like we may have a mom and pop over here in America, but is that same mom and pop store in Russia, in China, in Australia? But guess what? We got McDonald's over there. You know, we have a Walmart over there. You know, you understand that? We won't flourish as a nation of people. Read on,
Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body and the fruit of thy land.
The fruit of your body is the children that you will have. Guess what? When we have children, they will be cursed because we're breaking God's commandments. Jump down to verse 32.
Deuteronomy 28 and 32.
Eyes up!
Thy son and thy...
Hold up. What you say? What does that mean? Come back. Hold your cause. Come back. Let's get Isaiah 61 for the brother. Because that's one of my favorite scriptures. Isaiah 61 and 1. Do you know what it means, though? What does it mean? Who are the captives?
Who's not in knowledge of Jesus Christ?
Are you in knowledge of Jesus Christ? Are you keeping the commandments, though? Are you keeping it? Guess what? How many commandments are there? Let's start there. What are the commandments? That's a good question. I like that. Give me 1 John 5 and 3. Let's see what love is. Because on those two commandments hang all the law. Let's read this.
That's why y'all with them too.
Let's see what this means. Because I know a lot of times they love to say that, but they don't understand. It's just not those two. It's over 613. On those two hang the rest of them. So that means you have to what? To do them. Exactly. Read this,
The book of 1 John, chapter 3, verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin...
1 John 5 and 3, love.
Book of 1 John chapter 5 verse 3. For this is the love of God.
This is what the Bible defines love as. Read.
That we keep his commandments.
That we do what?
That we keep his commandments.
Read on up.
And his commandments are not grievous.
And his commandments are not grievous. Now let me give you a commandment. Give me Numbers 15 and 38. You give me Leviticus 21 and 5. Because on those two laws hang all the law. So when you loving God like you love yourself, guess what? You're going to keep this commandment. Read this out.
Book of Numbers chapter 15 verse 38. Read out. Speaking to the children of Israel.
Speaking to the children of Israel. Not all races and kindreds. You understand that? Read on out.
And bid them.
And command them.
That they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
That they make them what?
Fringes in the borders of their garments.
Brother, what are fringes? These are fringes, brother. Guess what? God gave us a dress code. I know you don't heard about this before. God gave the children of Israel a dress code. We'll deal with you. How long?
That they make themselves fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generation.
What does throughout your generation mean? Exactly. As long as you make your kids, you should be teaching your kids this. So guess what? This law is still in effect today. It should stop. Exactly. Read on up.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
A ribbon of what?
A ribbon of blue.
Let's see why God instituted this. Look at all the brothers we have on fringes, brother, because we keep the commandments. Read on up.
Verse 39. And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it, and remember all the commandments of the Lord.
And what?
And do them.
And what?
And do them.
So why did God institute this? So we can what? Do it. Remember to keep the commandments. This is another commandment. Read this out. Leviticus 21 and 5.
The book of Leviticus chapter 21 verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head.
So guess what? It's not a custom. It was never our custom to bald our head like Michael Jordan. That was the custom of the Egyptians. That's why when we came out of Egypt, God told us don't do like the Egyptians do. You understand that? So it is a sin to bald our head like Michael Jordan. Read on, huh?
Neither shall they shave off the corners of their beard.
Read that again, huh?
Neither shall they shave off the corners of their beard.
It's also a sin to shave off the corners of our beard, brother. Now, see, can you grow a beard? Do you shave your beard? Now, it don't look like you shave, but guess what? Let one grow. Read this again for the brother.
Neither shall they shave off the corners of their beard.
Neither shall you do that, brother. You are an Israelite. You're not an Arab. The Muslim comes from the religion of the Arabs, brother. Guess what? They forced that on us in the sub-Saharan slave trade. And do you understand about that, brother? They had us in slavery way longer and way harsher than the so-called white man today, brother.
That's right.
Hold on, I'm doing one question at a time. Go ahead, brother. No, he did not, brother. He did not. Yeah, history is, that's what it's a key word. It's story, brother. They telling the story because guess what? They were the victors, brother. The so-called white man. So they gonna put themselves in good light, brother. You know, we was free because guess what? Go back to the curses. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 48. Because we was destroyed. It's just like when you have a dog. You put this shock collar on and he run to that gate and it's shocking. Well, if it does it so many times, what can you do? You can take that shock collar off, and guess what? He won't run around. That's what they did to us. They destroyed us so much that guess what? That's why they took the chains off, brother. You understand that? Read this,
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48. Read, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy.
Thine what?
Thine enemy.
God said for breaking his commandments, we was going to serve our enemies, brother. Read on,
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
Which who sinned against us?
The Lord shall send against thee.
No, God don't do evil.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
God sent our enemies against us because we broke his commandments. You understand that, brother? Read on,
In hunger.
In what?
In hunger.
Do you know what that scripture means? We're going to serve our enemies in hunger. Do you know what that means, brother? So when you want food, who do you have to go to? Who owns Walmart? Who owns Kroger's? Who owns all the food stores around here? Which is who today? Who? Exactly. And it ain't just them, bro. It's the other nations, the so-called Chinese, the so-called Japanese. You never wonder why we don't own no businesses in our own communities? Who own all the businesses in our communities? The so-called, exactly, the Caucasians, not just them, but guess what? The Ishmaelites, which are the Arabs today. The Chinese people in those bazaars, the African people in those bazaars. We don't own none of these things. We don't, hold on.
And in thirst.
And then what?
And in thirst.
Who own all the water companies, brother? Do we own these things? No, we do not, brother. We don't,
And in nakedness.
Do you know what that means? Nakedness. What do you cover your body with? Who own all the clothes? The other nations, brother. I'll make it plain for you. Read on,
And in want of all things.
Brother, when you want a driver's license, who you gotta go to? When you want to go to school, who you gotta go to? When you want religion, who do we have to go to? The other nations, the so-called white man. In want of all things, brother. This was a curse because we are not keeping his commandments, brother. Read on,
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
And he shall do what?
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
And he shall do what?
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Who put yokes of iron on our necks, brother? Who did? Read it again,
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Read that again. Say it again. Who put yokes of iron on our necks, brother? The so-called white man. The Chinese people.
They own kind of slave too.
No, they did not, brother. They were indentured slaves, brother. That means no. Indentured servitude is different from slavery, brother. Give me Leviticus chapter 25, verse 45. Indentured. Listen to me. Hold on. This is not religion. That's where brothers get that confused. God never told us to be a Muslim. God never told us to be in Christianity. Because brother is unlearned, he don't understand it. Indentured servitude is not the same as hard bondage, brother. Go ahead,
What is the word Muslim, brother? Brother, you're Muslim, right? What is the word? No, but what does the word Muslim mean? Nah, I know we're not Muslim. I can tell you that right now. But you are Israelite. But I'm just saying, what does the word Muslim mean? What does Muslim mean? But you're just claiming something you don't have no idea about. You don't know nothing about. You're not a part of the Nation of Islam, brother. I know you're not, because you don't know what Muslim is.
You don't know what I am.
What does Islam mean?
What you say.
What does Islam mean? Prove yourself. Prove yourself. Prove yourself if you're saying that.
A man don't have to prove himself.
Hey, hold up. Give me that. Kick up the dust, bro. That's all we tell brothers. If you don't bear witness with this, brother, peace be unto you, brother. Go ahead, brother. Brother, we dealing with you, man. Because a lot of times our people are in this religion and they don't even know what the hell they serving. Islam is the religion of the Arabs.
That's right.
The Arabs are the real ones that does that thing. I don't see you with no bomb strapped to you, brother. Hollering Allah Akbar, brother. Have you took the pilgrimage over into Mecca to kiss that Kaaba stone? These brothers do, they worship, they know not what, man.
That's right.
That's what's wrong with our people, man. Brother, you gotta come up out of that, man. Brother steering you astray, brother. You look like you was in the spirit, man. Don't let that brother steer you astray, man.
That's right.
Give me Proverbs 28:1, man. Because a lot of times our people don't, they worship, they know not what, man. Whoever gets that first, read that out.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 28, verse 1.
Read out.
The wicked flee.
The what?
The wicked flee.
Brother talking about he a Muslim.
The wicked flee.
Read out.
When no man pursueth.
With what?
When no man pursueth.
Because ain't nobody pursuing that brother, man. That brother wicked as hell, man. He don't want to keep the commandments, brother. Brother, we done seen you up here dealing with us for a while. What's the problem, brother? You don't think you can keep the laws, brother? Yeah, you, brother. We done dealt with you before. You don't think you can keep the laws of God?
I'm still searching.
Say it again, I couldn't hear you.
I'm
Still
still searching.
searching on what? Come on. Brother, the Bible search no further, brother. Give me Isaiah 30 and 20. Search no further, brother. Your teachers is right in front of you, brother. Read this out whenever you get done.
Isaiah 30.
Because your teachers is right here, brother. Read this out.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 20.
Read out.
And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore.
Read out.
But thine eyes shall see thy teachers.
Say that again for the brother.
But thine eyes shall see thy teachers.
Brother, your eyes are seeing your teachers, brother. You just got to learn to accept it. Because you don't want to put that cigarette down, brother. Is that worth you not getting the kingdom, brother? That's not worth you getting the kingdom. Give me Luke chapter 17, verse 10. Seek ye the kingdom first, man. That's what our problem is. Our people don't like to seek the kingdom of the Most High God first, man. You got that out? Read this.
The book of Luke, chapter 17, verse 10. So likewise, ye, when ye shall have done all these things which are commanded of you, say, we are unprofitable servants.
We are what?
We are unprofitable servants.
Brother, you've been an unprofitable servant, brother, because it's our job to keep God's laws, statutes, and commandments, brother. That is our whole being for being on the planet Earth. Brother, what's your nationality, brother? I see you over here. Let's come around and dialogue with them, brother. What's your nationality according to the Bible, brother?
According to the Bible, Israelite.
Oh, praise it. Do you know we got to keep the commandments, man?
That's right.
Or are you keeping the commandments?
I hope so.
Brother, how can you say you hope so, but hell nah? Do you think it's hard to keep the commandments, brother? So what's the problem, man? That's what brothers is out here for, to help lift brothers up, brother. Give me Zephaniah 2 and 1. Talk to me, bro. What's the problem? You dealing with something?
I mean, shit. Long story short, I ain't got no lie, but I just been calling and getting money, bro. That's how they control us, right? Get money.
Michael, we understand that. We know that's a lot of depression, but God said we got to seek the kingdom first, brother. Then all those things will be added on to you. This is what helps in this situation. Read this,
The book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1.
Read,
Gather yourselves together.
So when you gather yourselves together, guess what? That helps you build up, brother. That makes us stronger when we gather ourselves together. We're just not being one person. Read on,
Yea, gather together, O nation not designed.
We got to gather amongst each other because we the only nation that's not designed amongst each other, brother. You understand that? Because is it hard to wear fringes on the border of your garments, brother? It's not hard to do, brother. Is it hard to grow your beard, brother? Is it hard not to kill your brother? Is it hard to stop whoremongering, brother? These are whoremongers, slipping from women to women. These things are not hard. Is it hard not to eat pork, brother? That's God, brother. And that's what? That's a start, brother. See, a lot of times our people keep God's laws unconsciously already, brother. Go ahead.
You know why I came down here?
Go ahead.
Because I follow y'all on my YouTube page.
Oh, praise. Oh, praise. I get that brother hand, man. Oh, praise. The next step is to, guess what? Is to get in the fight, brother.
That's right.
God is a man of action. Give me 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 3. Now, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, you see, I got a young lady, right? You know, like, I was telling her about y'all. Like, I was teaching her about what y'all was talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, so here goes a thing that she was talking about. She said, how come there's no women on here?
Oh, and that's a good question, brother, because guess what? We in spiritual warfare right now. Whenever we went out to war, guess what? Only the men went out to battle. It was never a place for the sisters. Now, we might have some sisters out here sometime to show sisters on how to dress modestly and to show good things. But guess what? The women and our children are back at home. You know, that is the place for them, because we have a lot of people out here that want to scoff at us, that want to fight us because they don't like what we're doing, brother. But we do have, while our wives are back at home, but this is spiritual warfare out here. You understand that?
All my warriors stand up. Put your battle armor on. We fought spiritual wars. Then we fought physical wars. Y'all don't deal with no cowards. Hey, hey, hey. We can't be defeated, let them know from the door. We won a lot of battles, but there's more in store. If you're gonna be a soldier, know what you're fighting for. We the battle axes, God's weapons of war. We can't be defeated, let them know from the door. We won a lot of battles, but there's more in store. If you're gonna be a soldier, know what you're fighting for.